Right, and welcome to a country town in South Australia. This is Angaston, which was originally known as German Pass because of the German immigrants that came here. We're outside the main hall, the rest area. There's a lovely bronze sculpture there of a farmer, which I'll tell you more about. What do we know about Angaston? Well, like I said, the Union Church is the oldest public building in the Barossa. Yarra Lumber, a well-known wine producing area, has been owned by the Smith family since 1849, 5 generations. That's the Angaston pub up the street. It's a long windy street. The locals have reopened things like the Doddridge blacksmith shop, the old Union Church. But let's have a look at this sculpture here in the park. Now this sculpture here, a farmer with his Clydesdale, is celebrating a rebirth in 2008 of a statue that was here to honour the Clydesdale horse and celebrate centenary of the Angaston Agricultural Bureau in 1988. And then it was resculptured and reopened up, and it's called Day Off Peter. So let's go and meet Peter. Here's Peter. And he's looking after that lovely Clydesdale. Hello. And the Clydesdale will be towing this plough here. So that's in the main street, Murray Street of Angaston. And it's got a lot of old stone buildings, and we'll go and have a look at some of the buildings now. This is typical of some of the buildings are here. Been repurposed. One's a cheese place, the other one's lunch, but they also serve international beers, wines, especially the wines from the area. 1903. A little bit modern, a building next door which joins on to the hotel. There's plenty of eating places here, and the town is concentrating on roses. They're putting roses everywhere around town. Looks like local community people doing it. Tubs outside in the park. They'll look gorgeous when they're done. Here's the pub coming up now, the corner pub. Established on the 24th of December 1846, Christmas Eve. So 1846, 1946 was 100 years old, 2025, it's a lot older than 150. Some beautiful buildings, churches up the street, all made sandstone, like murals around on the shop things, but we'll show you some of the really nice buildings. Gorgeous buildings, churches in similar style. Looking at the pub there on the corner from the other side. Once again, the old veranda, but remember we showed you in Cobar in New South Wales, the longest veranda in Australia. Now we said they're putting roses in the main street, so we'll show you some of the roses. That's distinct from some of the town's island. Last year we bought the tulips, and England the petunias in the town. So these are some of the roses in the main street. We're still in Angaston and we're looking at birthstones and some of the other lovely buildings in the main street. Memorial here, the village green. It features the grapes on it and of course the roses that Angaston is trying to become famous for. So these are the buildings on the other side. Lots of gift shops, art shops, all those type of things. So well worth a visit. Angaston, postcode 5353. Alright, continuing looking at some of the lovely buildings here. In amongst the trees, on top of a building there, a former bank, a little arch, little viewing platform, and we'll show you some of the buildings on the other side of the street. Tree lined. So this is number 45, Murray Street, the main street. Now home at the Barossa Music Festival. But look at that for a lovely building in quite a small town. Once again, a lot of German history and culture to this town, so there's plenty to see. Right, we're still in Angaston and we've found some other lovely roses here to show you. All in the main street. Luckily they're not vandalised. What better way to finish off than having a lovely English fella set in a German orientated town in Australia. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and tell us about lovely towns that you've seen. Tell us about motorbikes that you've ridden or roses that you've grown. But wherever you do, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.